What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, MK-677. Now, a lot of people refer to it as a SARM. It's actually not a SARM. It is something that actually increases your body's own growth hormone production. Now, I actually have heard a lot about this. I got a lot of questions, but as you guys know, I'm not a really big fan of SARMs. I don't look into them because really, not only are they quasi-illegal, but the issue is if you buy from a research chemical site, you have no idea what's in the bottle, no idea where it comes from. There's no QC, no regulation. It's not like getting something from a pharmacy or even over the counter if they follow NSF certification, things like we do at MTS. So I didn't really pay much attention. I'm like, look, I'm not the dude. If you want to know more about this, go to someone who knows more about SARMs. And also, I cannot conceivably recommend going and shopping at one of these research chemical sites. I can't do it legally. It's just not good. So actually, I was talking to my hormone replacement therapy doctor, Dr. Kurt, or over at Hormone Health and Wellness. I'll put their link down below. They're great. They work with everybody in the US. This isn't by any means a promotion for them, but they are involved because that's what got me to look into MK-677. First thing I did is I Googled studies. I went on PubMed. I went everywhere I could go, okay? So first study I came across is, the title is MK-677, an orally active growth hormone secretagogue reverses diet-induced catabolism. Now, a lot of GH or even GH secretagogues, stuff like sermorelin, etc., GHRP6, GHRP2, they have to be injected. The beauty of MK-677 is it's orally. Let me just read the summary of this study. MK-677 taken at 25 milligrams was generally well tolerated and without clinically significant adverse experiences. In conclusion, MK-677 reverses diet-induced nitrogen wasting, suggesting that if these short-term anabolic effects are maintained in patients who are catabolic because of certain acute or chronic disease states, it may be useful in treating catabolic conditions. Now, what it is, it's a growth hormone secretagogue and a selective agonist of the ghrelin receptor. Now, ghrelin is known as the hunger hormone. It differs from growth hormone and growth hormone peptides because it's selective in nature and also because it does not need to be injected. Now, what that does, it mimics ghrelin in the body. That's an endogenous hormone naturally produced by our gastrointestinal tract that works as a neuropeptide within the central nervous system. The thing about ghrelin, increasing it will dramatically increase your appetite. So if you are someone who has trouble eating, you might have a deficiency in that or whatever. So not only does it do that, it has an effect on how your body utilizes energy. So it changes the way you mobilize fat, helps suppress obesity, also has some implications in benefiting people with type 2 diabetes. Now, it's also known as Ibutamoren, and so it'll increase growth hormone levels in IGF-1. Now, the reason I looked into this is my IGF-1 levels were low when I got it tested. I do not want to go on growth hormone. It's just not, it's not a money issue. It's more I don't want to be on GH issue. I don't know what's going on with it when endogenously administered. I don't know about the side effects. If you increase your body's own endogenous production of HGH, you're really not shutting yourself down. It's essentially like taking a test booster. So the thing about it, if you have appetite issues, it'll help boost your appetite really fast. I found this out, and I'll tell you about dosing when we get to the end of this. Now, I have one 25 milligram capsule. I've been taking it for 2 weeks, and if you guys follow me on Instagram at Marc Lobliner, you'll see I look the best I've ever looked. And before I started the MK-677, I don't recall being that veiny. And I'm also heavier than I've ever been. I'm 224 pounds regularly. That's heavier than I've ever been at this leanness, even when I competed. And you guys know my hormone replacement therapy. I'm upfront about it. I take testosterone. I take an anastrozole, which is a Arimidex, 1 milligram 2 times a week. HCG, 500 IU 2 times a week. I take a small, less than about 100 milligram dose of DECA per week for my joints. And then I also take 250 milligrams of testosterone per week. So the thing about this, if it does have an effect on how you store food, it has an effect on how you store fat. I'm not suggesting this basically decodes all laws of thermodynamics. You still need to be hypocaloric to lose fat, hypercaloric to gain weight. However, it might have an impact on how much fat you store, from what I can decipher from the studies I have read. Now, another thing about growth hormone or increasing your growth hormone, it will lead to better sleep. So it'll not only help you fall asleep better, it'll help you sleep harder. So also, another thing it does increase recovery. That's one of the benefits of higher growth hormone levels. So it basically helps your muscle build back faster, soft tissues being less sore, everything kind of does better. Now, I went in and I got my abdominal surgery, and Dr. Kurt at the time, before I was on this, MK-677, he had me on Sermorelin, and I increased that to help me heal from my surgery. My surgery went really well. I do think that obviously the healing effects of growth hormone are phenomenal. Now, as far as muscle, strength, all that, benefits of increased IGF-1 and growth hormone, better lean muscle mass, better endurance, better strength, should benefit everybody. And based on the data I have seen, I have not seen any deleterious side effects. So it increased lean body mass in one study. Subcutaneous and body weight were down. And this is over a 12-month period. So this is also factoring in the appetite increase. Now, when to take it? Now, here's my prescription. Let me cover up my address. Not that you guys can't, just Google it. But anyway, here's mine. Okay, it is 25 milligrams once a day. These are 25 milligrams caps, so I'm not going to split it. Not going to go through that. When I first started, some people they say they have lethargy if they take it in the morning. I never experienced that. But I will tell you this. I was hungry. Hungry to the point that it was troublesome getting work done. And I was eating all the calorically dense, not even calorically dense, but calorically not dense foods to fill me up. Broccoli, this, that. I was eating so many healthy foods that were not calorically dense that I was visiting the bathroom way too many times. I was drinking extra liquid. I was doing everything I know to control appetite. When you increase your ghrelin, you're going to be hungry. So if you guys who are trying to gain and you are older, you have a deficiency, MK-677 might be for you. For those who are trying to lose or maintain, like me, I am 224 pounds, 5'7". I'm obese, morbidly obese, according to the BMI chart. I don't want to gain any more weight. In fact, I'd love to get down to 210. I think it's a healthier place for me to be. I don't want increased appetite. I don't. I do not want to eat more. I do not want to make gains. I want to train hard. I want to get stronger. I want to get more quality. So what I do with my last meal of the day, which is usually around 9 o'clock, and I go to bed around 10:30, I take this. I take my MK-677. My sleep has been deeper, and I have an app on my phone to prove it. My sleep has been deeper. I wake up feeling refreshed, and I am way less sore. I was having trouble completing 5 of my big 5 workouts a week, which are very intense: deadlift, squat, overhead press, pendlay row, and bench press base lifts. So all of my sessions has a compound movement. Right now, I can go 6 to 7 days a week, and I feel pretty okay. I still need to temper my volume. I'm not a spring chicken anymore, but it's great. Now, as far as where to get it, this is where it gets tricky, because I do not believe that you should shop at any of these research chemical sites, because I can't vouch for any of them. We don't know what's in them, and they are labeled not for human consumption. And just as a realist or just someone with common sense, I do not want to put something in my body that says not for human consumption. For example, my dog food. My dog has food made for dogs. It is not up to human consumption standards, but dogs have very strong immune systems. They can eat raw food. I don't eat raw food, for example. That's like me eating raw food like my dog without knowing what's in it, without it being labeled for human consumption or following the rules. Thus, this is available by a prescription. Do you need a prescription? I don't know. You need to get a full blood panel done. When you go to Hormone Health and Wellness, they test your blood for everything from health parameters to testosterone to your estrogen to your IGF. They test all of that. Now, I have mine. I actually am getting my blood drawn next week. I go every 4 to 6 months. So I highly recommend, if you want to consult with a physician, if you have a local endocrinologist, that's great. A lot of them aren't up to date on new research like MK-677. Or in my description box below, again, I do not get paid. I'm not an endorsed athlete. I am simply a happy patient who will scream from the mountaintop how good these guys are. And that's Hormone Health and Wellness. They're located in Palm Beach, Florida. However, they ship all over. Legit doctor, legit pharmacies. What you do is you contact them, link down below, contact them. They will contact you back. You set up a consultation, And what they do is they will write you a script for your blood work, which is usually blood work can be covered by insurance. You go and you get your blood work done, and then you set up a consultation call with one of their doctors. My doctor over there is Dr. Kurt, who's by far the smartest guy I know in that realm. I know a lot of people in that realm. After that, he makes recommendations if you need them based on what you need. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. So my opinion is if you are looking for an anti-aging therapy, you don't want to take HGH like I don't want to take HGH. I've never been an HGH guy. And but you want to have the benefits of HGH, this is something to look into. Anyway, guys, link down below. I'm going to also link an article we have on Tiger Fitness applicable to what we have here. That's going to be the first link down below. Second link will be to contact Hormone Health and Wellness. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. One more thing. I know this video is getting a little bit long, but who cares? Views on YouTube are crap anyway right now. At the end of the day, I get called fake natty a lot, and I don't think people follow me. I have another channel called youtube.com/Lobliner. On that channel, I have fully disclosed my HRT dosing. I have fully disclosed how long I've been on HRT, and I fully disclosed when I was a pro bodybuilder if and when I ever went beyond HRT. I've been very forthright about that. So I don't want anybody to think that my credibility should be taken down in any way, because I do not claim natural. I'm on HRT. I do not have one illegal drug in my possession, and it would be stupid to. DEA raids my house, I have illegal drugs. I go to jail, I lose everything. I'm running very large organizations. We have a lot going on. For me to jeopardize my career for an extra 5 pounds is silly. For me to jeopardize the hard work I've put into building generational wealth for my family, would never do that. So just keep that in perspective. What I'm saying is the truth. I am highly in favor of this right now if you need it. MK-677 has definitely, within 2 weeks, done a lot for me. And I can feel the difference. My lifestyle is so controlled that I know if I have a variable that works. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Again, doctor link down below. Click on link down below. Follow me on Instagram at Marc Lobliner. Like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends. And that's not a game.